Dingo activated. 31 minutes. Let's go.
Got a new show for you.
That's a voice.
Got a damn good show.
Uh-huh.
First thing we need to do.
Mm-hmm. I'm ready. Sheesh. A double zoom? Good God. Beard petting? I don't have boring. I don't have Boomer Dave. Because I'm pretty sure he's being boring because he's Boomer Daving. Wow. Wow. Just don't turn the stream on until after. Like, why not do like an intro area or something? Get your shit together.
There's a link to donate. $5 or more. We'll
If I like
get
was
you.
gay or something.
Keep saying have a damn good show, but never does. That should count as making shit up. Uh-huh. Slow brain. Sheesh.
A video.
I don't
All right.
have that shit either.
I don't want to wait around. Let's just get into this.
Purposes about this entire project.
Okay. Maybe the ding knowers are on something because I did not click a bunch of stuff at the beginning of that. Good card for ding knowers right now so far. Okay.
It's not simply to raise Clash consciousness, but to win social.
Now, I would like to point out, I know for a fact that if this guy gets his grocery stores not run by a profit motive, this will be the biggest money hole in New York. I'll explain in a minute.
Well, anyway, he wants to talk about the grocery stores again? Fuck, dude. He's back on his bullshit. Grocery stores. Don't dinks it for him. Yeah, I don't have boring. Do I have boring somewhere on here? Am I tripping? No.
Guarantee you this guy has never ran a grocery store, been involved in the management of a grocery store, or hell, probably worked in a grocery store. Because most of the areas of the grocery store either barely
Razor thin margins.
run a profit or lose money. The grocery store has literally 2 departments that make up 90% of its goddamn revenue.
Just make shit up every time.
We have to continue to elect.
So anyway, he's talking about having one of these stores that are city-owned in each borough, hopefully expanding it after the fact, preferably, in my opinion. But like they're talking about running them as an amenity, which is what should be happening, so that we can get people with way cheaper produce and stuff.
More socialists, and we have to.
No, he's repeating himself. I have not watched this one. This one's been on the back burner. It's only 4 days old. No, it's just when Mamdani comes up, he talks about this every time.
Ensure.
Why do we want to elect more socialists? It's failed every time it's been tried. Has capitalism not proved itself the best system on the planet?
No, it hasn't. It clearly has not done that. You don't, like... I can't, for instance, I can't just buy healthcare. I have to wait until the year is up, or I have a big, like a work change or a life event in your capitalist system in America. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is just stupid, man.
That we are unapologetic about our socialism.
I agree that being a capitalist is dumb as shit, but simply him being a capitalist does not qualify as a Dave dumb as shit on the Dingo card. It's close, though. It depends on how he digs in on it. But simply being a capitalist at this point is not the bar for David.
It's the difference between having
Cool.
Thanks to capitalism, we have a for-profit healthcare, which means I was not able to afford surgery as a child and will be in pain till I die. How is it the best system? Well, there we go. No, that's him making shit up. Jason
cash bail anymore. It's the difference between having sex work be decriminalized.
I tend to agree that sex work should be decriminalized if everyone is over the age of 18.
Cool. I'd allow sex work being decrimmed a rare W, and I'm sure, man. What? Why do you even bring that up? Virtue signal. True.
As for bail not being a thing, that's bullshit.
Bail? Bail?
Cost of eggs and milk has skyrocketed. Some stores are even...
Yeah, except grocery stores either make a slim profit on eggs and milk or no profit at all.
Oh my god.
There are two departments that literally pay for the whole damn thing.
been using dynamic pricing.
And already the government, the United States government, keeps food prices artificially low.
For a few things, like corn and soybeans, they subsidize some of these things, grains, but like not the rest of the shit. Like they subsidize some of this stuff for sure, but like it's a really poor plan and not good. We should simply handle this the most efficient way, but instead we do this dumb shit.
Up the cost over the course
People get paid not to grow stuff too all the time.
of a day, depending on what they can get away with.
With these things called farm subsidies. If you weren't a complete idiot, you'd know that. But here's the other thing. New York, I don't know, I don't live there, but they really don't have big-ass warehouse-style supermarkets.
Do you think people exclusively shop at bodegas? Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
They have a bunch of little markets. Well, generally a mom-and-pop bodega.
Yeah, he gets all his information from Spider-Man.
Guess what? They're going to charge more.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be this way. Or having to...
Oh my god, capitalism prevents price gouging, you fucking moron.
Okay, so that's an example of dumb as shit. That's a great example of dumb as shit. Capitalism prevents price gouging. It's the thing that creates price gouging. Like in a non-capitalist system, you wouldn't have that. That's like literally it's a function of the system specifically.
Okay, if we had two grocery stores privately owned, and one is charging twice what the other one is, everybody's gonna go to choice B.
No, because choice A has a monopoly on the products that they're price gouging. Because they're a corporation, and they have squeezed out all of the competition from having those things. Or they both price gouge because they work together because they're both corporations, typically. Absolutely. Sometimes it's the opposite. Sometimes they'll do it backwards, where Walmart will go in, kill all the mom and pop stores by underselling them, taking a loss on that particular store, but being able to survive it because they're a corporation with others. And then when those other businesses go down, they do an analysis of the area and then they raise prices. This has happened multiple times. Dollar General does this shit too.
Oh my god, what should milk cost? 8 cents?
Free. A gallon of milk should be free. Shouldn't exist. Well, I agree with that too. But like, I mean, almond milk or whatever. That's fine. Milk in whatever sense. Your produce. It should be free to a consumer.
How much cheaper do you think you're going to be able to offer milk at your city-run grocery store?
Milk. Free. He's going to do it at cost.
I have news for you. It may be about 25 cents. A quarter less.
Okay. So, that's fine. It would be then it's cheaper. So that's about the difference in milk price you'd see between stores anyway. Yeah, I'm good with that. Yeah.
Than what they're charging at the Piggly Wiggly.
Uh-huh. And then imagine that on a massive scale. Imagine millions of New Yorkers paying 25 cents cheaper per milk every single time they get it. And suddenly, you have 1 million New Yorkers buying 25 cents cheaper milk, and they've saved, collectively, $250,000. That's pretty cool. That's $250,000 to spend elsewhere in New York City. New York City! And imagine that. Savings happening on every single item besides the milk, too. The eggs, the bread, all of it. We had state-run liquor stores here in Washington, and private companies argued that they could do a better job. Now our stores are more expensive, have less pay and benefits, and booze is more expensive. Seems like a proof of concept, yeah.
Your eggs
Eggs
are going to be maybe
eggs and milk.
25 to 50 cents cheaper.
Okay, so you're just, I mean, this is all self-owning. This is just saying, yes, he is correct. I'm going to scream about how Zoran Mamdani is correct. So we've already saved 75 cents on one shopping trip. Keep it going. I'm not even close to finishing my cart. Go ahead and fill up the savings. Like if you save an average of, let's call this like 30 cents per thing. 33 cents even. Every 3 items you save $1. How many items do you come away with? Imagine over the course of a year if you saved $20 every time you went to the grocery store. So let's say you went once a week. That's very conservative. And you saved $20. You're only one person. You save $20 a week. 20 times 52? I don't even know if they can count that high, chat. I don't even know if you can get that high with numbers. That's a lot of money.
Oh, the store's going to suck. There are 2 departments that if it is a full-service grocery store, you will have, and if these are selling items at cost, your grocery stores will be nothing but a money pit.
Okay, so they're not supposed to make money. They are supposed to break even or cost a little bit in keep up so that you can give the amenity. Neighbor having some problems with it. So that you can get the amenity of a nice, cheap place to get your groceries, and the savings will be spent elsewhere within the community, which is good for New York City and everywhere and all the people.
Pay property taxes. City-run grocery stores, I proposed a pilot program of 1 store in each borough. These are 5 stores in total. The total cost of this is $60 million. This is less than half.
This is going to balloon to $600 million, my friend.
Half the cost.
It's really not.
Of what the city is already set to spend on a subsidy program for corporate supermarkets that has no guarantee of cheaper prices or collective bargaining agreements or even accepting SNAP or WIC.
So taking it out of the subsidy budget is beautiful, brilliant, and saying, no, instead of pivoting those resources towards corporations, why don't we take those resources and pivot them toward the community? And it's a beautiful way to go.
Looking at some like Soviet Union
Beard petting.
Grocery stores on every corner that are going to be run by.
Oh, yes, he is. That's what he jacks off to.
I can't believe I'm clicking porn brain for Zoran Mamdani jacks off to the idea of state-run grocery stores, but I am doing that.
Yeah, taxes on big corporations are the wealthiest New Yorkers. They're going to leave.
Good. But no, they won't. They still do business in New York.
And with it, your tax base.
Yeah, I just totally disagree. I don't care. Leave then? You're gonna lose like what, 200 people? See ya.
You don't want to run
They'll just be new people going to New York to get those jobs. Do you think Wall Street will move? Yeah. I don't know what the fuck he thinks.
Fast fare free buses. Well, who's going to pay for them? Department of Community Service instead of the cops. No cost childcare. There is no cost childcare. It's called Dad goes to work, Mom stays the fuck home.
Mommy issues?
This plan would be an absolute and total disaster because
Thank you for your subscription or donation.
Zura Mandami
He can't even like get to the point where he becomes a good streamer. Like he can't even interact in a way that someone like Emily gives him money. He can't even like there's just no community there.
store.
And we already heavily subsidize grocery stores. Like, food prices are already artificially low.
A few things are kept artificially low, wisely, but also unwisely because of the way they decide to overproduce in these specific sectors. It's an antiquated system without any sort of forward thinking. It's not sustainable. It's not pragmatic. It doesn't work under the capitalist or communist system, frankly. It's just wasteful. We could do so much better. We waste more food than we ever need to. And we could subsidize this even further. We could get every child free meals in every school with high quality produce, and we could have a personal chef in every fucking school for those kids, and like a team to feed all the kids. You could have better teachers. Like we could just really do this damn thing and just have a really high quality of life. But instead we have to make sure Dave can do his cuck dance for a billionaire or something.
But, okay, here are the two departments that largely make up most of a grocery store's profit.
The deli.
One is the bakery. You know when you go to the grocery store and they have the pre-cut watermelons and pineapples and cantaloupes and all that shit and the pre-made salads? That's the second one.
Cool.
Because you take a fucking $5 watermelon.
$5 watermelon. Is that really how much watermelons are? Seems expensive for a watermelon.
And you turn it into a $95 watermelon.
I think you can do math.
The biggest moneymaker of them all is the deli. Yes, these things have artificially high prices because they pay for everything. The ham that they slice in the deli that they charge $10 a pound for.
Hacking coffin?
That whole damn ham costs about
Ew.
maybe $20. I know, they sell them at Sam's Club. There's no way for a grocery store to make profit off of any other department except those three that I mentioned.
Mine sells like clothes and stuff. I know they make a profit on all of that shit. So, things like TVs and shit, whatever. If grocery stores can't make a profit, then they shouldn't be businesses. They should just be amenities. Let's go, dude. I genuinely believe we should have grocery stores with produce and other basics and necessities, including like toiletries and shit, that is no cost to the consumer. You just go in and you get what you need if you want it. If you want to go to other stores where they have desires, like Doritos and Oreos and other yummy stuff that you don't need but like would want, ice cream, go there. Get that. You can also have the options in those stores, and they can be charged. You can charge $1 or whatever for them, or whatever the fuck they cost. I don't mind. But like, we should be able to get free food. You can just pay the people that grow it and ship it. We don't need to also make it a money-making venture on this end as well, which just in general fucks everybody. We all gotta eat.
There is a small town near Jacksonville that tried this idea.
Gee, I only worked at a grocery store for 13 fucking years and seen the numbers.
I don't care.
About 5 or 6 years ago.
Okay, and that's the other problem.
Uh-huh.
If you live in a town of 1,500 people, that is not enough people to support a grocery store.
Right. So we shouldn't make them businesses because we still need 1,500 people in that community to eat? Like, let's just say that's true. I really don't think that is. If you have one grocery store, all 1,500 people shop at your grocery store, that's great business. I don't know what he's talking about, but like, it just depends on you don't have to have a whole ass Walmart, I guess. But like, that's plenty. But like, let's say that's not true. Let's say 1,500 people isn't enough for a grocery store, which is definitely is, to support. Like, if you can't make a profit because of like electricity costs, because of rent, because of all the operating costs that go along with a business, and you're like, oh, I can't do it. It shouldn't be a fucking business. You do not have to capitalize every goddamn thing we have in this country. And that you do ruins the fucking place. Like, you're trying to do this good thing, and it's not. It's okay if we have markets for things that we don't need. I don't really mind the idea of incentivizing people to do work that we don't necessarily want to do. But like, you're like, okay, well, we need, for instance, you see like a trash truck here, or just truckers in general. I'm fine if we incentivize people to work. I don't think we should make them work so that they can live. I think we should incentivize people. Hey, we need this labor for this. Here is the fair wage that we wish to give you. Because, because the business owners are also like maybe gonna die if their business fails, they need to cut every fucking penny. And so it makes everybody fucking cutthroat, and it puts us all crabs in a bucket style with each other on every level of the way. If you stop doing that, the pressure relieves itself, the bucket is gone, and instead of crabs in a bucket, we're crabs on a beach partying all the time. Don't you want to be crabs on a beach where we belong? It's so dumb. Stop allowing yourself to be stuffed in the bucket. Crab rave time.
Literally, it needs to be, I think, a population of like 4,000 to 5,000. Yeah, you live in small town USA. This is one of the pain in the asses of it.
We had to drive.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. If you can't have a grocery store in your community, it's because capitalism has failed you. It's not a good system. If every single time its failures have to be explained away with, well, life sucks. Doesn't have to. We have the apparatus in place to make life suck way less. Your inability to achieve that through thought is just crazy to me. It's a pathetic reflection on the lack of like humanity that you have inside of your head. Your lack of creativity. What an utter disappointment of a human being. If you're like, oh, nothing can be better than this. Just shut up. You're useless to me. You're an absolute waste of space.
From McClenny or to Jacksonville. So it's...
Well, sorry, move.
Move? I mean, we're in borderline unrelenting denial. I mean, I want to click. I'm clicking it. This is unrelenting denial about the realities of people's lives under capitalism. Like, this is like just really not acknowledging what people are telling you. He's watching a fucking news that, like, people are telling him to his face, we need these amenities closer to home. Capitalism is failing us. He's like, no, just gotta move. That's just how it is. Cheap, yeah. Sell your house to who, Dave? Exactly. Who's gonna buy it? Don't have the money to move. This shit's
I'm smart when I drink.
thousands of dollars to move if you have any kind of shit in your life. Like if you accumulated shit, thousands of dollars. You got to get rid of it all. Fucking Aquaman. Yeah, exactly.
Population of 1,500.
Again, you're a small town. There's not enough of you to make a grocery store feasible.
That is a failure of capitalism that Zoran Mamdani has an actual answer to. And you're just too fucking stupid to understand it. Also, this is New York City, not whatever, Baldwin, Duval County or whatever.
Became a food desert.
But it would work here.
With limited
maybe a small market, but then again, you're gonna pay.
Now you have to pay a bunch.
To a grocery store.
Yes, baby.
Small towns that primarily vote red.
Yeah. Small towns that vote red, but they are abandoned by the system they advocate for because they are kept stupid and slavish toward the system that exploits them. You only have your chains to lose.
Anyway, Dave hates Trump voters more than anyone else.
Me too.
The nearest one is in McClenny, which is 10 miles away from Baldwin. For local coverage.
Okay, well, life sucks.
Literally. More unrelenting denial. Life sucks. To conceive of a better way to do something is futile. Like, what a fucking... Like, I genuinely have no respect for a spineless, worthless slug like this. You are absolutely... like, he always talks about, like, oh, men are out here solving problems. Men are out here protecting people. Blah, 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 like, blah. And then when men are finally doing that shit and solving problems, he's like, nah, you can't do that because it makes us look bad. You can't do that. So cucked. Life sucks. It really, I mean, it doesn't have to suck. You're just miserable. I think if we had the air that Dave is breathing every day put back into the situation, like into the system, we would all be better for it. There's no need for him to continue sucking air. Succumb, David. Succumb.
Probably old.
Except the problem is socialists like AOC, Bernie Sanders, they can never admit they were wrong.
Socialists aren't wrong about what you're talking about, though. They're not going to admit they're wrong about something they're right about. Why would I be like, oh, yeah, you know that thing that I'm totally right about? Actually, you're right. Just to, like, put an olive branch out there? Like, for Dave's sake? They can't admit when they're wrong. Well, I would love to, I mean, I'd love to be wrong about my criticism of the system, but I keep being right about it. Do you know how refreshing and do you know how good I would feel if I found out that the capitalist system was actually like a really good system? I'd be like, oh, fucking thank goodness. Whew. I'm way less stressed out about the situation now. But guess what? It's a pretty bad system that doesn't solve problems and instead creates them. Like, we don't have to do it this way. We can even do it a little bit this way. Like, there's some understanding. I understand why humans are like, I need to count the value of my cows in something other than another, than, like, you know, it needs to be more sophisticated than barter to trade a thing, because I need stuff. But we're at a situation where we have, like, the capacity to, like, together make sure that we all have our needs met. All right, I'm just gonna ban Rilo Gin. Actually, here, hold on, wait. I'm gonna unban Rilo Gin. Rilo Gin, prove you're a human being right now. Prove you're a human being. I'm not going to give you any, I mean, does not compute. Show me a copy of today's paper. A human could figure out how to answer that question in a way that would satisfy me. Another human. Beep boop. Draw a clock.
I'm a man as well.
That's right.
They just say, well, it wasn't implemented properly. And yeah, this guy will bankrupt New York with his fucking free everything grocery stores.
They're not free everything. They're at cost. They're not even free. I'm saying free. That would take a broader subsidizing program though. But like, yeah, he's saying at cost. So it's a non-profit essentially.
Unions are not. Well, okay, I take that back. Unions sometimes can be good, and for a time.
I'm Googling how to beat a Turing test right now. Anyone got any clues? Yeah, you're a bot. Get fucked.
More necessary, but they have pretty much, for almost all industries, there are a few exceptions.
Rylogen, if you're a real person, you have to enter the Discord and ask me over voice chat to reinstate your account only after a nice chat about your political persuasions. That's the only way to get your account back on here. Or else you're just going to have to watch me in silence.
But for almost all industries, their time is gone.
He says it's
again, we already heavily subsidize food to keep it artificially low.
absurd to think both can operate.
It's crazy that he says this as like a proponent for the system that does that. What an insane thing.
In the same
it's just Mandani thinks, or Mamdani, or Apuna.
Mispronounces.
I'm just gonna call him Apu.
Racism.
Cause fuck.
Audio issues.
He thinks groceries should cost 8 cents.
The notion that public and private food retail can't coexist is just not true. It already does.
At Murray Hill, Charles Watson.
No, people can't afford groceries because they're idiots when they shop.
David. David, if you just think like the bulk of humans not being able to afford high quality groceries is like their fault and not the system's fault, like I just don't understand. Most Americans in the greatest country that exists can't afford groceries. They must be stupid. Like what? How does that like even get close? Yeah, you can go ahead. You can describe your implements. I don't mind. Motherfucker buys Jarlic. I know, right?
Okay, you're right. I won't call him Apu. Apu was Hindu. I'll call him Muhammad.
Wow. Edgy.
Okay, so two different.
And remember, Muhammad was a pedophile.
Wow.
It's in the Quran. I'm not calling him that.
Groceries are expensive. He just spend less. He cannot be a real human. Oh yeah, he's the worst of all the humans. You okay? What are you doing out there? Scooping? Oh. Schmoving it? Okay.
It's the ant fucking season, so we have been coming in the back door to the light. So I've been vacuuming ants all night.
Maybe we should just get a.
We need to seal that better.
Don't we have the spray for the edge?
It's not really gonna do much.
Isn't it?
I mean, I can treat tomorrow.
We can treat the edges of the doorway.
Yeah,
and then
I mean, we could do that, but
we did that last year.
it's only on like a few days of summer or whatever when they all come out at night to like fuck. I guess it's like
The ants are fucking at night?
Yeah, it's like the ant orgy.
Yo.
But they fly.
I mean, I don't really mind if they fuck in the garage. They can, I'm the kind of like the cool dad. I like, I don't want to be around, but I don't want you guys going someplace and doing something dangerous. Just do it in the garage. Don't come into the kitchen. The ants can fuck in the garage. Goddamn ants! I didn't even notice them. She's on a bug crusade though. She sees a bug, she's gonna be.
Well, creepy isn't illegal.
Until like after midnight-ish, because it's like late at night. You're streaming on this side of the house in the cave.
That makes
of the
sense.
House, and that's the back door next to the lights. They all
Yeah.
they all come in right.
What about the uncles? No fucking for the uncles. Only the ants. All right. We still have 20 minutes of this. I can't believe it. That's an insane amount of Dave still. Ugh. Ugh.
But Muhammad was.
people aren't shopping there anymore, right? That's the reason why people aren't shopping there anymore. Then a private business can't operate there. Then that means that the grocery store shouldn't exist. That means that
He's
the
really
quote-unquote
petting that
food
shit.
desert problem.
You ever seen it? Dude, last night Ellie was licking Miko on the head, and he pets his beard like a cat would lick another cat's head.
Right there.
Like, look at how he
Then
gets
that means
into
that
there.
the grocery store shouldn't exist.
Look
That
at
means
it.
that the quote-unquote
Isn't that weird?
food desert problem, having to drive 10 miles to get groceries, clearly is not that big of an issue, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
He's stimming.
Yeah.
It's like so clear he's stimming.
He is stimming. I guess you're right.
Otherwise, people would have left their small town. But no, you want to live in a little town. That's fine. But know that for a lot of shit, you're...
My one cat is always trying to eat my other cat's ass. Whoa. You should have a talk with your cat about consent. My brother's dogs do that to Darwin. They want to lick his butt all the time. So they don't hang out, which is good. A damn shame. 'Cause I think Darwin could use some social time, but he's such a miser with other dogs. He likes to bark. Maybe your cat has a dirty ass. That's true. Not anymore. It's clean. Squeaky clean.
You're either going to have to go with Amazon...
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I want you to understand that you're saying that all of America needs to bow down to the might of corporations and just accept whatever prices that they are bestowed upon, which is just cuck behavior. Cuck.
Or you're going to have to travel.
Uh-huh. I disagree, especially in a town of 1,500. That place should have amenities. Every single town should be allowed to have the amenity and the option of having a state-owned grocery store for sure. I'd be fine if you still want to have, like, as we phase away from the capitalist markets, I'd be fine if at first, so that we don't just, like, kill the businesses. You just have, like, one option in an area or something for a little bit, and then expand over time as people more and more want to patronize these instead of the corporate-run things as we phase away and rightfully retake and give back the people their produce. But, you know.
Like, it's just the way it is. Life sucks.
Dude, cope. Big cope. That's just the way it is. Life sucks. You agree that your system sucks, and so we're saying that we're going to change the system. That's it. And you're like, yeah, no, it sucks, but we can't change it. Like, no, we'll just fix the problem, dumbass. People like this, like, literally, Dave is a worm. This is why he's not part of any community. Because nobody wants him. And he knows that. Like, Dave understands. Nobody fucking wants him around. Nobody appreciates him. And it's his fault. If he felt an ounce of love towards other people, he would receive it back. But he can't even do it to himself, so I mean, like, what the fuck?
Move with what money? Most of these people own their own homes. Sell that and move somewhere else.
Yeah. Sell your home. Just sell your home and move. You know, your home. Where your home is. Cool.
Means that
Mom Donnie will bankrupt New York. You will see New York go to hell.
Totally disagree. It's gonna be awesome.
Let's check out this delusional bitch.
Okay, we're just on to something else. I don't have bitch.
Okay, right off the bat, I'm going to say she's about a 7. But,
okay.
And even though she's not blonde, she has the stupidity of a blonde. And for being an Asian chick, she shouldn't be this delusional.
Wowzers. Just already off the bat. Pretends to fuck, kind of. Getting there.
But then again, maybe some of that silicone went into her brain instead of her boobs.
Silicone. Body shaming? I don't have it.
Man that makes less than $100,000 a month.
$100,000 a month.
Right. Yeah. I mean, so this is rage bait content by Wisdom House. So yeah, I mean, you know, you live in the capitalist hell that you are prescribing.
looks like
fact that no sex is not a choice.
Dave is about a negative 100. Very close. Very close to the actual value. An absolute zero hotness. On the scale.
You will be a cat mom. Because a guy making $1.2 million a year, you are one of his side chicks. There is no way he's putting a fucking ring on it.
There are a lot of people that are millionaires that are married and doing fine.
So either accept he's dating you and probably several other women at the same time.
I mean, what if they're poly? Who cares?
Because you're nowhere near a 10. You're a 7.
Why? David. David. He can't deal with it. The way that guys that look exactly like Dave will sit in their fucking literal mom's house and say shit about women's hotness is crazy. Has Dave ever given anyone a 10? Probably only the most racist people he could think of.
Or you're going to have to accept a man that makes less money than you. Again, if you're not lying through your fucking fake-ass teeth.
Lying.
Because as a remote closer, I bring in $50,000 a month net, right? So...
Well, I guess we know what money paid for her assets.
Okay.
So if my man is not making double what I'm making, at least double what I'm...
Misogyny is the hatred of women. This is not hate. I'm just criticizing her.
making...
I actually don't think you're criticizing her. I think you're using misogynist stuff to criticize. I don't think she's being genuine. I think this is rage bait. But if she does actually believe this, I mean, she's a cuck for capitalism as well. She's just one of the beneficiaries of it under the system. But yeah, I mean, she's a fucking loser. That's okay. I don't mind if she's like, wants to make her money or whatever. I do think being classist is weird, but you don't have that take, Dave. You're just upset that you're not the guy she wants. She doesn't describe you, so she's a bitch, which is just crazy.
I just wouldn't have respect for him.
So, double what he makes. So, I went ahead, and this is another female delusion calculator.
You have another female delusion calculator? Oh, okay.
And I don't know her age, but I'm going to say she's fine with 22 to 42.
Oh, okay.
Gender male. Wants kids.
Between 6'3" and 6'8"?
Or I couldn't even get to her minimum of 1.2 million. It was just $1 million. I also assumed she didn't want anybody short, but you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go down to 5'5".
Wow, pretty generous.
To 6'8".
No 7-footers? Wow. She doesn't like the NBA center. Strange.
Just to give her a shot.
Okay, non-smoker either?
And I'm going to exclude married guys. I'm going to exclude obese guys.
You are going to exclude obese guys? That's a lot of rich, buddy. I mean, they're eating good, you know? Hard to exclude those of us who eat well. I wish I was a millionaire. I'd give chat so much free pizza.
I'm gonna, you know what? I'll put even in either or on smoking. Let's find out. 0.013%. Now,
21,447 American men. Damn. And most of those are professional athletes and finance bros. Pretty cool. So I know that you're like, that proves that my misogyny is correct, but it actually proves that your capitalist system is just So abysmal. That's so abysmal.
Ow! Take 0.1% off of that, because that's the number of men that are probably gay.
Okay.
Take another, I'd say, another point. Hell, probably a third this. Because that's the number of men that say they're not married, but they're lying.
They're lying? What? This is a... Okay, whatever. So he's just like, arbitrarily, a third of these guys were lying about whether or not they're married, obviously. Whatever. I don't care. We're halfway through the video.
Yeah, she's got a 0.07% chance of meeting a guy. And of that 0.7%, they have to not only want her back, but also her be the only one. Lady, you're going to be a cat lady. Well, since I shit on the women, I guess I'll shit on the men.
I don't think she's going to be a cat lady. I think if she's actually making $50K a month, that's fucking crazy. I can't imagine making $50K a month. I'd be fucking thrilled if I made that in a year. I'd be fucking overjoyed. Fucking $50K a month? Oh my god. That's too much money. Do any of you make $50K a month? Don't say it without a tier 3 subscription. I'll get mad. I'm just kidding. I'd have a new tub. You'd definitely have a new tub. $50K a month. Sheesh. Nobody who watches my ass makes $50K a month. A month? No. Yeah, hell no. That's crazy. I'm sure some of you make over $50K a year. That's not that much money, like, in the grand scheme, but sheesh. $50K a month! Well, teacher, what do you think? Pretty close to $50K a year, and it's not nearly close enough. Did you get your master's yet? You get the bump after. So stupid. Ugh. Anyway. I'm just close to $50K short. Close! Getting there. Getting there, dude.
Ah, fuck, I gotta piss. I'll be right back.
Piss break. Do I have that? Lesbians?
A major red flag
Lesbian.
that's actually normalized in society is a man playing video games. A man playing a video game is the equivalent of a grown man coloring in a coloring book.
Yeah, I'd say it's about equivalent to coloring in a coloring book, in that it's just a nice chill hobby you can do if you'd like. Sure, that's about where I put it too.
It's like, aren't we just kind of beyond that? It's like,
no.
Why wouldn't we go outside, shoot a gun, or chop some wood? Why we...
What? Shoot a gun or chop some wood? I mean, if you would prefer to shoot a gun or chop some wood than color or play a game, I don't mind. You can do that too. It's weird when you... Like, I don't want to do that, though. You want to chop some... You can chop my fucking firewood. That's fine. I'll sit inside and play a video game or write or hang out or cook or clean something. You can go chop my fucking firewood and I don't have to. That's fine with me, dude. I don't know why. I don't know why men are like this. It's a virtue signal. It's lame.
Why are we even doing it? Like, why are we wasting our time with a video game for a quick dopamine high?
It's almost as if men can't have relaxed fun anymore. I really feel like this is coming from some sort of script that his girlfriend gave him.
My dear, I hate to tell you this, but no, this is him.
Uh-huh. Does Dave feel the same way now? He must be productive.
If it is his girlfriend, then I know something else he does.
What?
There is a subset of men out there that just get bent out of shape if a grown man like myself is playing a video game.
You're talking about your daddy? Dude, he's definitely... This is daddy beef. This is daddy issues for sure. His dad for sure is like, David! You playing a fucking video game again? Every day, yeah. Yeah, Dad, it's Red Dead Redemption!
It's me!
It's manly. I'm a cowboy. I'm rootin' tootin'. Go outside and ride a real fucking horse. Get out of my house.
Because we shouldn't be doing that with our free time. We should.
I think you should only be playing video games with your free time. Like, I don't think if you have other obligations, you should be playing video games. You know what I mean? It's a free time activity. Like, if you're like, I should be taking care of the baby, but I'm playing video games, then guess what? You're one of many millennial dads. And Gen Xers, frankly. Probably the Zoomers too. Yeah, Zoomers can have kids. They're allowed. I still think they're like babies, but I'm not 20 anymore, so they are also not babies. What's the youngest Zoomer? Are they even teenagers anymore? Is the youngest Zoomer like fucking like literally 20 now? How much? 19 or 20? Yeah, they can have kids. All of the Zoomers get kids. They probably do. Lots of them. Actually, no, they're all sex negative, right? Aren't they little weirdos? I'm a Zoomer and I'm 28. Yeah, but you're an older Zoomer. Yeah. What makes you a millennial? What do you mean 90s? Just being alive in the 90s? But I wasn't born in the 90s. Remembering 9/11? I very much remember 9/11. $38? Yeah, you're older than me. '96 is not the cutoff for millennials. That's crazy. 1980 and 2000 or something? 81 to 96? Oh, you mean the back end of millennials. Oh, okay. I thought you meant the front end of cutoff. Never mind. My bad. Okay. Why? 81, 96. That's strange. Okay. Anyway, why not kids in 2000? They're not millennials. Those are Zoomers now. Okay. Whatever. It's all arbitrary. It means nothing except for a general experience that you've had during your life. All right.
Again. Chopping wood or building a deck or
Dave, you've done neither of those things.
This or doing that.
What? Stop.
And this isn't a new phenomenon. This goes back to Gavin McInnes was the first one of like, why are you playing video games?
Gavin's the first one to be like, why are you playing video games? I don't know. My dad was saying that shit in the 90s. Long before Gavin McInnes was on the scene. Why are you playing video games? Go outside. It's raining. I do stuff outside all the time. Anyway. You turn out smarter than your parents and they get upset when you have varied interests. Your dad is why I'm a gamer? Kind of. That's the same for me because they had a Nintendo and I liked it. But I didn't play the regular Nintendo a lot. Pretty much my friends had like Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, so I got one in like kindergarten. And it was kind of a fucked up one. I remember like Sega Genesis, my Sega, like, for some reason my Sonic the Hedgehog and other games would be glitched to where like Sonic, like, it would detect collision if you just like broke the plane of where an enemy was at any point. And there were other games that were fucked up like this, so I don't think it was just the cartridge. I think it was like the system was kind of fucked up. So I don't know, but I was so excited to have that game or that system. It was awesome. I didn't care. I beat Sonic anyway. You weren't allowed to play video games? Wow. Have you talked to your mom about that? Because she's cool, right? Yeah, that sucks. Video games are cool, though. Anyway, but I didn't only play that. Like, I was a gamer or whatever to some extent, as much as you can be in the 90s. But I'm nothing like what the gamers are now, bro. Them boys been putting hours in.
Build a table. Well, I don't enjoy woodworking. I enjoy shooting people in Red Dead Redemption 2.
I literally told that. I haven't Cornstradamus. I enjoy shooting people in Red Dead Redemption 2. I like the game too. It's whatever. Video games were for boys? Wow, that's fucking gay. That's some pretty gay ideas right there.
What's the difference? Furthermore, to the guy in the video, what's the difference between me playing Red Dead Redemption 2 versus you sitting on your ass for 12 hours on the couch watching football?
Nothing. Yeah, nothing. Your dad is repressing some things. Now I'm just talking to Tyrannosaurus. Did you work through that? Did you tell him it was fucking lame?
Because I guarantee you this jackass...
Man, we are circling.
Plays fantasy football.
I do.
And again, there's nothing wrong with that. Also, what about all the men, the hundreds of men that make their living playing video games? Be it in competitive tournaments or stream it online.
Yeah, me either, Tyrannosaurus. That's what I thought. I think you've talked about it before. Sucks, dude. You came out to him as Polly on his deathbed, though? That's amazing.
What about all the female game streamers? Are they kosher? Can women still play games or what?
No, that's lame, too.
What are we doing here?
Has he really not gotten up to get a beer this whole time? That's crazy. Is he not drinking right now? What's going on?
And I'm sorry, but as for spiritual fulfillment, I don't have a spiritual life. Because that's fucking dumb.
I agree.
Guys.
Rare W for that whole thing, Dave. Good work. Rare W. He can't see how he does the same thing for other shit, though, where he places the value of manhood on other stuff, like grilling or something, you know what I mean? And then not doing it right.
It's okay to play video games if that's what you enjoy and it's not overtaking your life.
Yes, okay, video games can overtake your life. I didn't think video game addiction was real, and then I watched Intervention.
It's also okay for you to individually decide that you don't want to play video games anymore because
He has a beer right there. Where did it come from? Huh?
spend your time doing something else. Look, I grew up playing video games like Final Fantasy RPG. I spent hours playing. I stopped.
Maybe during the piss break, but we didn't see it on film, so it doesn't count. Implied Coors Mountain, maybe. He keeps the beers in his beard, yeah.
There is no way you're old enough to have played the original Final Fantasy. Not a fucking chance, sweetie.
What? Her?
Sweetie.
What do you mean? Old enough? You can play it now. You can play it right this... She could have played it yesterday. Also, she's definitely old, though. She's in her mid-30s for sure. Like, that's definitely old enough to play the games. Yeah, he's just a really big, dumb guy.
Them when I had kids, when I decided to deprioritize it because I wanted to do other things.
But guess what? If you have a son, eventually he'll grow up. You'll pick up the hobby again.
But
A son only? Dude, I have friends... I have a good friend whose daughter is the big gamer. For sure. Like, loves the games. The kids just like the games, man. My wife is a gamer.
Me and my mom played video games together. My dad never touched a video game console.
My
My
dad
mom
didn't
was
either.
the only one who ever played video games with me.
Yeah. Sarah's the biggest gamer in this house by a long shot.
Like, I grew up on games.
It's not close. She's definitely the gamer between the two of us. I do a little gaming, but holy shit. She plays MMOs. That's real shit. You can't fake that. She does, like, she raids. Yeah.
That's the fucked up part.
Yeah, man. She's gotten exclusive swag from excelling at specific tasks in worldwide raid groups and shit. It's crazy. She's a powerful gamer.
I still have relaxed fun, just like most women find ways to have relaxed fun, whether it's going to get nails done, going to the spa, having a walk, going out to dinner or brunch with a girlfriend. I'm just trying to imagine a woman coming on here and saying, I don't go to the spa because I find productive things that actually improves.
Yeah, but that wasn't from his girlfriend. That is a subset of guys. And they're annoying as fuck.
You're one of these grind set guys, though, Dave. He's literally said the same shit to me. He's like, if I was streaming with your success, I would fucking do it 80 hours a week. And I'm like, well, I just don't want to. I don't know.
It's crazy to me that he finally has, like, a genuine opportunity to maybe shit on some women who suck. And he's like, no, it's the man doing that because of his own personal daddy issues or whatever. Because there is a subset of women who don't think gaming is a hobby a man should have at all. But a lot of it is men who don't do anything but play games, and then the women blame the game for it.
I do think the man that he's talking about is being, I'm going to say genuine, but not really. It's a virtue signal, but it's that is his personality right now. The facade of it is, I'm one of those guys that doesn't do that. I don't fucking do that.
There are some dudes who are like, oh, that's gay to play video games.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely, I would buy either of them. But I definitely think if he had a girlfriend that told him to think that, or he could be performing for a girl like that, yeah, for sure. Or girls like that, the conceptual of them.
Look, if you want to spend your free time going to the gym, do it. If you want to spend your free time playing video games, do it. Cooking, do it. Pottery, do it. By the way, as for the coloring book comment, can you please explain to me the difference? Dickhead dude bro in the car that made the original video. What is the difference between a man coloring in a coloring book and a man painting a painting if at the end of the day they're just going to be in his house? What's the difference?
Dave colors, and I think that's nice. It's not in the lines yet, but someday maybe.
Oh, that's right. There isn't any.
Sorry, Dave. That's just really woke. That's really woke stuff. I also don't care if it gets out of his house, though. Like, I don't think there's a territorial limit on where you get to do your coloring book. You can go camping and do that shit too, or whatever. You can paint. You don't have to do it. Dave gets those coloring books at the checkout aisle. Good for him, dude. Do you know how happy it would make me to know that Dave does one wholesome thing? Like, I actually do think it's productive to just, if you really enjoy coloring, to do that. There is nothing more productive that you can do besides chasing joy and happiness, and that's real. Following capitalism's rules is not what productivity is. Productivity, and I have to remind my fucking self of this every damn day. So, I'm not being a hypocrite about this. I just also understand where it comes from. Like, the anxiety to perform under capitalism and to make sure that you're making money is why I show up sometimes. But also, I still try to remind myself that, like, my, survival doesn't hinge on every single stream the way it does to, like, show up to work every day or they'll fire you, because you won't fire me. You know what I mean? And if you do, fuck you. Fuck you. Let's do it anyway. But, Jake wouldn't watch Dave if it weren't for capitalism. I'd dabble. I'd still have fun from time to time. But there's a reason you have to pay me to watch Dave this much. There's a reason. I can't fucking just sit here and watch this shit just every day. Ugh. I like this. We'll figure it out someday. We will.
Protester maced and activist detained.
Ooh. He is chipping away at some dingoes, but, like, as you can see, we got to build.
And yeah, this guy's getting aggressive, so mace his ass.
Fantasize about violence. Let's go. Which guy's getting aggressive?
Oh my God! Will you shove that megaphone up his ass?
Wait, I don't even understand what he's upset about. Did he say, oh my god? Don't have it.
I'm sorry, but I'm getting really sick of all these fucking protesters thinking they can do whatever they want. It's time for the cops, federal officers, and anyone else to just start beating these people.
Okay. I mean, you can say that, but all that's going to happen is that you're going to get fucking more violence towards the cops. Okay, I'm sorry, what? Oh, you're new? Are you new to the Dave experience? This is a very normal take for him to have. I didn't even react very much. Like I'm sure people who have seen it for the first time are like, holy shit, what is this guy? Yeah, he's a cuck for the state. This guy loves, he's a bootlicker. We actually have bootlicker on the card, but not on this one. So, sorry, again, dingoers. That keeps happening. That's the path to a ding no, is me saying I don't have it on the card a bunch. That seems to be the way. This is so Dave, I'm not even phased anymore. Yeah, I mean, him calling for police violence is super normal. He loves the idea of people being brutalized by the state. He's a huge cuck. It's crazy.
Dude, he's a lie. And this is why leftists are fascists.
That doesn't even make any sense. What are you talking about? What? Leftists are fascists? I don't even understand where where did the math, can you show me the math on that thought? Leftists are fascists because these two guys fought at the rally. Alrighty.
Oh, damn! He got...
Everybody got maced there.
Good.
Sheesh.
Yes, pepper spray, because you idiots were acting rowdy.
Pepper spray? Yeah, that's just, I mean, what the fuck?
They're not hurting him. They're arresting him. Or detaining him until the police can actually arrest him.
They're not hurting him. They're pinning him to the ground. I mean, I don't even... Was this even warranted? I don't even know, man. What the fuck? I didn't see enough.
If the one guy wanted to hurt him, he could have hurt him badly.
Yeah, it seems like they just assaulted this guy.
Oh god, smack the taste out of that cunt's mouth.
Ooh, slur? No.
Beat her ass too. Beat his ass. Beat her ass. You resist arrest.
This guy's got a gun on his hip, and the cop is like, and he almost went for it.
You resist arrest. Just grab that fucking mag flashlight and start cracking this dude in the head until he's knocked out.
Dave always likes to say this kind of shit from his perch 5 feet in the air when he stands up fully. Like, I don't even know, man. Like, is it just like an impotence thing because he doesn't have any like control in the world? It's his favorite. I know. He just gets so worked. He's like, yeah, violence. Just so lame. Like, I would love to see Dave a victim of the ways that he wants people treated. That'd be sick.
This isn't being rowdy. Nothing on...
Nothing.
You're, if you try to compare this to January 6th, you're a goddamn fucking moron. Enjoy licking the boots of your leftist masters.
How can... licking the boots. As he's like, yes, please, the pigs. Please shove your boots in my mouth. I love state oppression. Yes, fewer rights, please. Life sucks. There's no way to change the system for the better. I must simply get beaten up by community college certificate award winning beat cops. Great. They have fucking 32 credits of education. Sheesh.
God, shut your fucking black ass up.
Racism? Easy?
No.
Is he reading?
You started it.
You started what?
And then you had your crew roll up and
Crew?
surround them, and then somebody defended themselves with mace. Tough shit.
Pretty sure the guy who jumped in with the mace was just around. He didn't seem like he's defending himself. Seems like he just jumped into the situation.
Hell, if I made the law, they'd have been able to use a gun on your fucking ass.
Right. And which would just lead to a bunch of dead cops. Like, cops start opening up on just people all the time for, like, this kind of shit. I mean, like, you're just gonna... I mean, no one's gonna put up with that. I mean, it just sounds like you're the exact type of person that would have been, like, strung up during the revolution. You know what I mean? Like, you're a red coat sympathizer, brother. You're like, ah, yes, please. Please, king. Stuff me.
Again, these orange shirt wearing jackass jerk off dickhead fucking. Oh my god, why are you wearing a mask outside? Because you started all this, you stupid, dumb, black son of a bitch.
He just... I would like to hear him say that for white people, so he could hide behind the "I'm not racist" stuff a little better. He can't though. I don't have racism on the car. I've already clicked it a million times. Though.
Oh god, will somebody start knocking people out so they shut the fuck up?
Ooh, shut up.
Oh my god, these people would hate it if I ever ran the country.
I'm sure everyone would hate it if you had any sort of power. I agree with that. That's for sure.
I'd say no tolerance for bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Okay, no tolerance for bullshit. Dave's fucking dead. That's fucking quick. No tolerance for bullshit. Over. That's just pretty quick execution there. Taking care of that problem.
Won't get in the cop car on the third try. You have the legal right to smack him in the head with your flashlight and throw him in there. And all these people there.
Yeah, all these people there. These three guys are going to fight the crowd with their flashlights. I wonder why that's not a pragmatic approach.
Wasting Belize's time. Oh, God. This is why I never became a cop.
Yeah, this is why. Not that he... There's nothing else holding Dave back from having a profession. Yeah. This close. Dave as a cop would be fucking hilarious.
Because if I was the cop, I'd have smashed him in the fucking head, knocked him out, throw him in the car. Boom, we're done. Anyone doesn't like it, they're getting pepper sprayed too.
Dave would be in prison, like, within a week.
Yeah, that was complete fucking bullshit. I'm sorry. You have every right to protest. You don't get to be a jackass about it. By the way, I feel the exact same way over Christian cocksuckers doing that at abortion clinics.
Innocently put into their bodies these days.
Oh,
And
God,
most
I've
alarmingly-
seen this shit. Yeah, but we've been doing it for so fucking long, we're fine. The reason we have obesity is because Americans are fucking lazy and don't want to go to the gym. I'm fat, but I can tell you the exact reason I'm fat, and it ain't Captain Crunch.
Beer, general lethargy, and cheese. Absolutely the cheese.
It's because I drink beer, but the big thing is I don't exercise.
Fiera hates you.
I could give a rat's ass less if she hates me or not.
Argues the chat. Coors Mountain, baby. Woo! Slob away!
How's your Valentine's Day going so far?
Depressing.
Depressing! All he has to do is gross me out for slob. You know, anything gross that happens, make a mess on himself, stuff like that. Knock a bunch of cans over. We're at 25 and a half. So we have 5.5 minutes. Fuck you is also in play. Very close.
She's welcome to come on.
Fuck you, illiterate.
Chat now.
He has to read something incorrect. Mispronounces when he says something incorrectly. Illiterate is when something is on screen or something like that and he's reading something and he reads it incorrectly. Someone's chat or something.
But here's the thing, Americans love eating out, and when you get done with...
Not Dave. He said eating out was gross, remember? Yucky. No eating out for him.
your meal at, let's say,
the Sizzler.
Well, hell, I'm not sure how many of them are left. At Bennigan's.
Bennigan's. Let's go. I haven't been to one of those in fucking maybe 10 years. It's been a very long time. Quite a time. Do they have? Where is the nearest Bennigan's? Not the one in town. Bennigan's near me. Where's the nearest one? Locations for Bennigan's. Locations. Domestic locations. They have 6 locations in the whole world. The other ones are on the fly. Bennigan's on the fly. What is that shit? California? Is that just like on the fly? Are these just airport Bennigan's or something? There's a Bennigan's in Illinois, Iowa. There's 2 in Iowa, 1 in Illinois, 2 in Texas, and 1 in North Dakota. There's 6 left. I guess there's international ones. There's more international ones. Coming soon, El Salvador, Honduras, Guatemala, Nicaragua, Pakistan. Wow. They're reinvesting into a new place. You've never heard of Bennigan's? It bills itself as like an Irish place. But it's got like big old fucking... And not even really Irish. Like American Irish. And nothing traditional whatsoever. Like a lot of fried shit. They have a Monte Cristo sandwich somewhere around here. Steak and ale, you know. Ooh, where it is. Is this it? Yeah, the world famous Monte Cristo. The old Irish dip. Turkey O'Toole. Yeah. Not very good food, frankly. And that's why they're not around anymore. Sherry's is... I've been to one in Idaho. I liked it. That was like a diner, though. Right.
You and your wife...
6 minutes.
Both.
5 minutes.
It's a guy and a woman.
5.
Him and his wife probably both ate each a half a stick of butter.
What?
For your meal.
What?
If you ever wondered why food at a restaurant tastes better... No, it's not because it's cooked by some fucking poor illegal immigrant that can't speak English. No, it's butter.
It really depends on what you're... Like a French bistro, maybe. I don't know. A lot of the times, the thing you're tasting is like salt. There might be more fat in it, not always butter. What color is butter, Dave? Oh, you don't know. That shit's like... enigmatic. It's hard to find.
I see that the ingredients include a lot of poisons.
Can I just say that it's not... It's like a crazy thing to have the quivering throat of RFK be the spokesperson for what's healthy? Like, it's so emblematic of, like, where we're at as a country that this is the guy that's like, in order to be healthy. And he's got the fucking worm piloting his brain like the alien in Men in Black. I don't know, dude. I don't know if this is the guy I want. I think Mr. Heroin himself. Yeah, I don't know. Just because he has a lot of life experience on what not to do doesn't mean that I think he has the authority to tell us what to do.
The American people in the 80s was eating Fruit Loops. We've been eating Fruit Loops since the 60s. Why is it now a problem?
Look, okay, there's two sides to this, though. I agree that highly processed, like, sugary foods are not good for us, and we should definitely move away from needlessly high calorie and, and just not nutritious things, and probably move towards more nutritious things whenever we discover it. I'm also fine with people having the options of not choosing nutrition, but I do think, like, a lot of, cereals and stuff are, they're built towards... It's corporations selling you the idea of fitness and health, and then harming your kids. Now, RFK is not addressing the problem, which is, of course, capitalism and the corporations that make these foods, trying to make them as cheap as fucking possible so that people will buy them, and trying to get through with the slimmest of margins of ethics, insofar as the country will allow. So, like, the real problem is the system that you have incentivized to sell people just whatever the fuck, and as long as they're able to sell it to people, they are allowed. Now, we take food a little more seriously, but even then, like, there's a lot of bullshit on the market, obviously. So RFK runs into a point accidentally, but that's where the harm is, right? Because he is correct in saying, and this is the insidious thing, that there is a problem with the nutrition of our foods. Everyone agrees with that to some extent. So that's how he gets in. And then he says just dumb shit after that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Been eating Doritos for the same amount of time. Mm-hmm. I don't know when Cheez-Its came out, but I know they've been a thing for my entire life.
Yeah,
but it's a problem.
And you're not doing great, Dave. I love Cheez-Its. I think it's fine to have a Cheez-It now and then. I just think that I also, as a young person, could have eaten fewer Cheez-Its and been just fine. But, like, there's, like, not a good apparatus of, like, getting nutrition to young people. Like, I definitely think that if my school growing up had given us access to, like, better nutrition, that a lot of us would have had fewer issues with weight and stuff like that, just as a peer group. Not to say that, like, our home habits would have been necessarily different, and that can always be the case, which is most of the problem. But I mean, like, just introducing the idea of that raises the standard for everybody, and then generationally you kind of have that sort of, like, idea of what a good meal means, and then together as a community we can have higher nutrition. So, but that's not what RFK wants.
Problem now!
He likes the corptocracy.
Yeah, sorry, RFK, I don't want to get on your crazy, weird diet. Yeah, low diet is...
Are you going to acknowledge that this is a Trump problem? That Donald Trump thinks this is great? Can you acknowledge that this is another issue that you have with the world that is caused by Donald Trump and the capitalist system you engage in? Again.
You're dealing with a dye that has been around for 60, 70 years.
I have no idea why you think it's a good argument to say something has existed for a long time, therefore it's good. You would never take that argument for religion. Ever. You just like Cheez-Its. Me too. I like Doritos just fine. I like Pepsi. I have a Diet Pepsi right here. Totally fine. I can also acknowledge it is healthier for me to drink the water. Take the sip of water instead. Even though it has microplastics in it.
But we're only experiencing the problems now. Like, if what you're saying is true, my parents should be dead.
Well, they're gonna. Diet Pepsi is nasty in my opinion. Dude, I like it. I like all the diets. Diet Colas. Yeah, dude. I like a Diet Cola. That's because my grandparents and then also my dad drank like Diet Coke exclusively. And so it's like a formative sort of like flavor. Yeah. Diet or zero sugar. Well, this one's zero sugar. I don't know. I'd have to side by side. I like Diet Pepsi too. I think I might like it more than zero sugar, and I'm going to buy it next time. But you don't like Diet Coke too much? Yeah. I mean, I definitely drink diet soda a few times a day, probably 2-3 times. I'll have like a Gatorade, a water, a tea, a seltzer, 2 or 3 sodas, maybe a beer throughout the day. Are diet sodas worse? I mean, I don't care. Cane sugar is where it's at. It's too fucking sweet. If you did low sugar, I'd be more down with it than diet. But sugar is just like the amount of sugar they put in there is too much. I don't think there's like real studies that show aspartame is like particularly worse than anything though. I think sugar like is like more addictive. But I mean like caffeine's got its whole arm around me, so. Can't stand the taste of aspartame. I like it. Diet is hard to heart disease. I would argue that the people who drink diet sodas are more likely to be fat anyway. So you're more likely to be having that. I think that's a correlation, not causation. I would be surprised. Because of how they're marketed, especially because of how the former generations have drank. Like my grandparents sucked on that shit big time. And they were both big people. And my dad did too, and he had weight problems for a while. I mean, I'm a thick guy. That's not why I drink it though. I just don't like the sugar. It's literally a taste thing for me. I've always preferred. Well, not always. I went through a phase of like teenagers when I can kind of handle. Like I could drink Mountain Dew like a champ in my teen years. But or a Baja Blast, fuck me up, dude. Yeah. I love caffeine. Caffeine good. Just have to shook.
My brother should be dead.
What?
Did you know that the original dye in cheddar?
I think he's alive though.
Cheddar cheese was carrot juice.
Cool, dude.
That was the original dye. What's your point?
They want them that this yellow dye, tartrazine, causes tumors, asthma, developmental delays.
Wait, developmental delays?
What's your point, Dave?
No, social media causes developmental delays.
I don't even know if this is true, by the way. I think RFK usually believes in pseudoscience, so I'd have to look up actual studies and defer to doctors to care. I definitely think that we put bad shit in our bodies, and corporations are to blame, though. Vegetables as food dye is a much better way to go. Oh yeah, I'd fuck with some beet juice. Goldfish makes a really delicious set of different colored goldfish that are flavored with vegetable juice, and they're really good. They're just called goldfish colors. Can recommend.
Giving your baby the phone and having it on the TikTok app, that causes developmental delays.
I definitely also agree with that. I think sticking your kid on TikTok is probably not a good thing. Or any other tablet situation.
Again!
Dude, every time he says rare W's, it's not on the card. Pretty sad reality for this guy.
I ate Fruit Loops every morning.
Yeah, and you turned out fine.
Or some other cereal that had it.
Uh-huh. You're an example of why it's probably, like, it's crazy. You're making me disagree with you, and it makes me feel like I'm agreeing with RFK, but I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I don't think eating Fruit Loops every single day is good for you. That's not nutrition. I think you can have some Fruit Loops, though. I don't mind. Like, we can eat grains with some sugar on it. Like, every single day seems excessive. I also don't think you should eat bacon and eggs every single fucking day, though. I think just, like, eat a variety of things, and you'll get all the nutrients you fucking need, because we're omnivores and we need a bunch of different shit to live, and we sort of evolved to forage. So yeah, eat your shit. Eat what you like. Don't eat your shit. My dinner included a bowl of Cocoa Krispies. Valid, but if you ate Cocoa Krispies every day, I feel like there would be, for dinner, I feel like it would be a problem. You'd be like withering in some area at some point. Too many Cocoa Krispies where your nutrients should go. That said, eat as many Cocoa Krispies as you fucking want. We're here for a limited amount of time, so like, just eat them. I don't care.
I hit all my educational milestones.
Did you, David? Really?
Neurological damage.
Don't have any of that.
ADHD.
Don't have any of that.
I wasn't really even a serial kid, and I have ADHD, so I mean, I just, I've just had this my whole life. It's definitely, this ADHD thing has been my whole life. Like, just in retrospect, when you understand what it is, totally everyone just has this shit, to some degree. I mean, who has it, like, from a very young age? Like, you just kind of, like, remember all, like, you look back on it and you're like, oh, I used to forget to do my homework all the time. Like, genuinely just forget about it. Super normal. And, like, way before, like, we could be considered addled with the social media and all the other shit that's happening, long before I was a stoner. Like, it wasn't any of that shit. It was all from a very young age I've been like this. It's just normal. I mean, if it's proven that you can get, let's Steelman RFK's situation. If it's proven that you can get this, you should blame the fucking corporations that put it in the food, and you should not allow them to do that. And we should make sure that we very much lock down our standards against the corporate enterprises that are undercutting the American consumers on the actual nutrition they should be getting.
The thing that has destroyed my ability to watch a movie is actually YouTube.
Dave can't watch a movie? Because he watches too many YouTube videos? I don't know. He doesn't even really finish YouTube videos. So I don't know if that's the case. I think Dave is just genuinely damaged.
HD, hormone disruption, gene damage, anxiety, depression.
And again, if you're talking about recent history...
2 minutes.
The school's being shut down due to the scam known as COVID. Or, you know what, I won't call it a scam. The overreaction to COVID and teachers not wanting to actually go to school and do their damn jobs, and the teachers union bailing them out. That's what caused it. Again, kids in the 80s and 90s, we ate Fruit Loops all the fucking time. Not only Fruit Loops, but Fruity Pebbles, multicolored Rice Krispie cereals, Lucky Charms.
Just naming cereals angrily. I don't know. We need Slob. He could drool on himself. We need him to say, fuck you. That'll be a bingo. Big moment coming up here. 90 seconds.
Cookie Crisp. Frosted Flakes.
Just saying.
Not to mention all the fucking candy we digested.
Uh-huh.
And we're all just fucking fine.
Dave, you're not fine. I disagree with RFK, but you're not fine.
Intestinal.
Hell, we had Gushers. I still don't know what the liquid at the center of that shit is. And somehow it tastes like it's hot.
It's hot? It tastes like it's hot? I don't even know what to... What? Yeah, it's like corn syrup. Yeah. Gushers don't taste hot. I don't know what these spicy ones.
Yeah, do you know where I think we got the ADHD in children? It was overdiagnosed.
No, underdiagnosed. I genuinely think it's underdiagnosed. There's so many people that have it that don't realize that they have it. It's just one of the many ways that we organize as humans in our brains. Yeah, it's definitely like you ever talk to your parents and you're like, oh my god, they have this. They're autistic. They're fucking ADHD. My mom's ADHD as fuck. My dad, I don't know. He might have had some spectrum activities looking back. He really, yeah. He had some illogical reactions to things. But like, I don't know. He could have just been an asshole too. I have talked to him about it, but he died, so. My entire family is autistic as fuck. I am just only the one willing to get diagnosed. Sheesh.
Much like autism is right now. It's just overdiagnosed.
No, very much under, and Dave is one of them. I think he needs to be diagnosed. I don't know if it's autism, but he does have some things that seem to overlap. He could just be, I mean, everyone's probably a little bit on the spectrum anyway, like when you think about it. Humans are like, we're just like meat brains. Autism just seems to be like, a certain dial of sensitivity on different sensations in your brain, and then if it's like whether you can handle it or not. So, I don't know. We'll see. ODD for sure. Yeah, that's a developmental disorder that he was probably nurtured into, though, right? So, I don't know. I would say ODD for sure. Yeah.
Because a mom is convinced that her kid...
30 seconds.
He's failing in school.
30 seconds.
Not as smart as the other kids. No, her baby is a special angel. There has to be a reason. So she doctor shops.
What?
Until they get the diagnosis of autism or ADHD or whatever.
Uh-huh.
No, lady, your kid isn't autistic. Your kid isn't ADHD. Your kid is just fucking stupid.
Ableism?
Again, why didn't we have...
Oh my goodness, look at this card. 31 minutes. That's the stopping point. Holy shit, look at the ding knowers literally threading the needle. Look at this. Absolutely dodging bullets everywhere. Good God. Ding. No. Congratulations. The knowers hold. Diamond hands all their way to the victory. Wow.